What's up, everybody? We are live. Welcome to Blacksgiving. It's still our Blacksgiving series. Just gonna add some people in here. Add. Let's see. Add. Okay. What's up, family? Hey, can one of y'all plug the computer? Hey, y'all. Let's see. Hey.
Hey.
Okay, everybody, once you get in here, make sure you share the live. Unplug my phone and just okay. How you feeling?
Feeling awesome.
It's good. Just getting some technical difficulties out the way.
That
Unplug,
happened.
unplug doesn't work. So you gotta plug. Yeah. And plug in. How y'all feeling?
Let's do it.
Okay. So while we're waiting for people to get in here, tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm why you smile when I said that? I'm a
Cause
new
you
R,
was just like, well.
but yeah, I'm a new R&B artist.
Okay.
In Mobile. Um, I've been a part of music in some form or fashion my entire life. But this is the first time that I'm kind of stepping out and doing solo music.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been doing it for a few months now. I'm also a songwriter as well. So R&B artist and songwriter.
Nice.
I have a lot of drives and ambition. I love, just enjoying life and having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's pretty much what I'm all about, seeing helping other people enjoy their life as well. So that's where I'm at with that.
Would you ever ghostwrite? Is that something that you would consider?
Uh, well, yeah. I mean, I just got signed as a writer with Universal Music Group, so that, yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah. That's
That's dope.
basically what I want. I don't like calling it ghostwriter though. I mean, because when people look at say it like that, I guess some people look at it in a bad way when people say it like that. They make it seem like people should be ashamed to have someone write something for them.
Yeah,
Um,
that's why I asked you because I know a lot of writers that I know, they're not really for the ghostwriting thing because they look at it bad. But if you're getting paid to do what you do, then it shouldn't be a problem. I don't think.
I mean, yeah, I mean, because also being a songwriter, like a lot of people don't know how to write, but a lot of people also don't know how to perform. If I write something for an artist, it may be the perfect thing, for them as far as their style and the kind of artist they are to
Right.
bring the song to life. That should never be a problem for anybody, that wants to be a writer, because there are a lot of real successful writers. They are more successful than they were if they were to be a artist. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, you know,
Okay, so what do you feel like you bring to the music industry as an artist?
uh, I want to kind of bring back a little bit, a little more of a positive side. Um, with music, especially with R&B music. A lot now is kind of negative. If it's the female making a song explaining how she wants to get something from the guy or vice versa, it's always what I want, what I need, what I can do to get this from this person versus what people writing what they can bring to the table for each other.
Right.
uh, I want to, be that different light on that aspect of things, as far as being a little more positive and actually writing about love and good things and good feeling and good vibes, and kind of giving people an idea that it's still out there, it still can happen.
Nice. Who are some of the artists that you look up to as far as R&B music?
Brandy, first off, like that's my. I want to. We're married in my head. Um, we're married in my head, but Brandy is somebody that I've always had a connection with. Me growing up, for some reason, it's just Brandy was one of the first ones. So she's definitely going to be the top. She definitely is going to be somebody that I want to work with one day.
Did you listen to her new album?
Yes. I just watched her perform on she was just performing on the Soul Train Wars, and I was like, I was on the phone with somebody and I was like, hold up, Brandy performing, hold up. You know, touched them up. So what I'm saying? The
Now,
queen on.
because you're a Brandy fan, like, were you upset about the whole Grammy situation and her album not being nominated, and her not being represented as an R&B artist?
Not really, because it was her album is kind of new.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people be thinking that if it actually be the year before would the Grammys be about.
Yeah.
So she probably won't be nominated. She probably be nominated next year or something like that. But this year, I knew that it was too soon. Her album came out a couple of months, 2 months ago. So I knew she wouldn't. What I'm
Were you
saying, gonna be nominated.
were you comfortable with the nominations? Did you feel like, um, as far based on the music from last year,
Man, you
everybody
know what?
you wanted to get nominated? Did they get nominated?
To be honest with you, I haven't watched the Grammys in so long.
No.
Uh, I haven't watched it in a while. And if I do go to watch it, it'd be like on YouTube to go back and recap some of the performances or something like that. But me
Yeah,
just watching,
it's a new norm for everybody.
yeah. But I have seen the news that people was talking about. I know there was something going on with the weekend, and a couple of other people saying about some things. But I mean, that's been going on for years. People really gotta, what I'm saying, stop really expecting any different. When you're expecting it different, that's when you don't see change. Change usually comes when you don't even expect it, really. So I mean, all I can really tell people is just keep grinding, keep doing what you're doing, and then, I mean, if you get recognized, you don't. If you do, you do. But I mean, it's just one award. It's like a million award shows. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
So I went.
what are
No, go
some
ahead.
goals that you would like to accomplish before the year is over with?
Before the year's over, because we got what, a month left.
Yeah, we got a month left.
Some of the goals that I would have wanted to accomplish, I actually have accomplished already. So that's great.
That's definitely
Yeah,
a thing.
that's great. But some other things I probably want to accomplish. I want to get some more songwriting done. I write all the time. I was writing a little while ago. That's what I do on a day-to-day basis. Even if it's a little piece of a song, I try to write. So before the year, I do want to release another song and another video, and that's something I do. That's probably the last thing I want to do before the year's at.
Do you have like a certain writing strategy, or is it just like all freestyle, like a free write, or is it whatever you're feeling? Do you put a story to it?
I'm very big on storytelling.
Okay.
I'm storytelling. How I write my lyrics, I guess you can kind of sound like I'm rapping, but I'm not. Um, but I base my lyrics on storytelling. This room I'm in now, I set up like a lot of times I come in, I cut the light off. I got like a little light I have on the floor. I turn the light on, I
Mhm.
cut the light off, pitch black, and the light be going. And I pull out my iPad and I just vibe until I hear something. and then I write it down.
Nice. That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
How often do you consider your audience when you're creating a project?
All the time. That's one of the first things you have to consider. If it can be a love song, a particular love song, you have to think about uh writing that song for people that are probably going through that what you're writing about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm writing about a man proposing to his girlfriend or something like that. I need to think about people that actually are going through that and what I would want to say that they probably can't say or having a problem saying.
Most definitely.
So I try to be an influence, in that kind of way. I guess you can say a stepping stone for people.
Nice. What are some things that that you feel should be changed within the Black community when it comes to creative arts, just being an artist in general, especially for the ones who make it their career?
Support. Support is probably the biggest thing. It kind of go both ways. Well, I try to tell a lot of artists, you can't force people to support, what you do or who you are. They
Right.
everybody's not going to like your stuff. So if somebody's not listening to it, maybe they just didn't like it. But people have to kind of learn how to be okay and be fine with that. Just keep making it and keep doing what you're doing until you reach people that actually do.
Yeah.
Even with it being a hometown thing, a lot of times people they throw up the fact that nobody the hometown is not supporting. I mean, like I said, people may not really like it. Everybody's not gonna like your music. Somebody will. Uh,
Right.
somebody will. If it has potential, somebody will. Now, if nobody likes it, it's just maybe time to just. I'm saying, but
Or work harder.
huh?
Or work harder on it if nobody
Oh,
likes.
work hard. Yeah, I mean, I can never stop learning. I don't care how big and how successful I get. Um,
Someone said, Jared says, hometown always the hardest critics.
they always are the hardest critics, especially the ones. It can be people that you know and that you would expect to support your music, and them the ones that don't.
Right.
Um, but it may not be because they have anything against you. It just may be the fact they're just not feeling it. Like I said, they all goes. Artists have to be perfectly fine with people not liking your music. You have to be if you're not okay with that, then you're not going to make it. Because as soon as somebody gets on a blog or somebody gets on social media and says something that you don't like, you're going to blow up and just go
Right.
crazy. So you have to kind of prepare for what you want.
Now, going into that, speaking for yourself, do you feel supported as an artist in your city, in Mobile?
Uh, for me to have just within the last few months starting off and doing my solo music thing,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I can say I gradually get more and more support. Excuse me, more and more support. Each day. So it's all a process. But I can say yes for me. I do feel like I have enough support than what it's supposed to be because I mean I'm still fresh. I'm still new to everything that's going on. Everybody that do know me. I've been doing music all my life, but mostly I was doing gospel. So
Right. Because
uh,
a fun fact, we actually went to the same church.
yeah.
My uncle is the pastor, so
Yeah.
that's how I know you. And yeah, I definitely remember you going hard with music in the church, just growing up, just listening to you.
Yeah. So I mean, I mean that's that's what it really was. That's my foundation. I can say gospel music.
Okay.
That's where I really came up on. A lot of artists they've come up on gospel music stuff like that. So
Mhm.
that'll always be my foundation. That'll always be something that I always can go back to and tap in to use to create for other things.
Most definitely.
Hmm.
Now the next question that I have written down for you is, what's more important to you? Is it the support or is it the numbers?
Both of them are equal to me.
Okay.
Um, support, you have to have support in order to get the numbers. So if
Most
you don't
def-
have, you're not gonna get the numbers. So that'll be just ruled out. But they both equal. I try really hard not to really focus on support. I'm a kind of person. I'm really, really uh, I won't say laid back because I'm crazy. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm just really easygoing. I didn't used to be that way. A lot of stuff used to really affect me growing up. A lot of things used to really get to me, but now I've kind of trained myself to not let stuff really get to me.
Yeah.
So that doesn't bother. Support doesn't really bother me. I just got to keep. I just know I got to keep working harder because the more I work, the harder I work, the more support I start to see. So you know that's really it's really.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Okay, now I know Thanksgiving is gone, but our theme is still Blacksgiving for the month. So my next question to you would be, at this very moment, what are you thankful for?
Life. This has been a very tumultuous year. Um, just being a black, I'm just thankful for being alive. Just being an African American man.
Most.
Uh, I'm thankful for being alive. I'm thankful for everything that is going on for me dealing with my music career and different doors that are opening for me and to set me up for my future and for next year. You know, I'm just really excited and really ready to just embark on a whole different journey. Uh, you know, I want to get to the place to where the world knows my name, and I'm not going to stop until it gets to that point.
Nice. Okay. So those are all of my questions, but now I want to go into Q&A. So everybody who's on here, if you have any questions, it's a question mark at the bottom of your screen. Tap it, type in your question, and send it in, and I'll be able to put it on the screen for you. You already have some questions in. The first one is, would you ever do a documentary about your career?
Definitely, because I have, I love music, all music as in all genres. So I have so much to cover because like I said, back in church, uh, I'm part of a band, and doing R&B. So I have so many different areas that I can cover in different stages of my life I can cover. So I would definitely do a documentary.
What would you say was the best part?
The best part about my and being a part of music in general,
Yes.
uh, I'm really enjoying now.
Okay.
I'm enjoying now, and the way things are looking. So I can say right now, I haven't experienced the best part yet, but what I have experienced yet is now. Is now.
Nice. Okay, so
Dope
what's
how you,
what you say?
that's dope how you add the question and come on the screen. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I know. It makes it so much easier so you don't have to scroll through the comments.
yeah.
It says, how do you separate being relatable? Wait, how do you separate I guess yourself?
How I separate from what they say. They say how I separate. I think they're trying to.
How do you separate yourself when writing? Like if it's not a
Uh,
because it's not, I guess, not making it personal.
yeah.
How do
Um.
you separate yourself?
I, I try to put my mind. I try to put myself in the mindset of the person that I'm writing about or who I'm trying to reach. Um. Being a songwriter, even me being a male, I might come across like well right now I'm writing a few songs for a couple of females. So I'm going to
Okay.
be to where me being a man, I'm going to have to write for a female. So I have to kind of get myself in the mindset of trying to think how
Like
a woman.
female.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So whatever I'm writing about, whatever I'm talking about, I have to put myself in the mindset of what that noun. You know what I'm saying? Like what I'm going to write about a dream. I have to write about my uh a person that's probably going through or having a bad dream. I have to put myself in the mindset that okay, how would a person really feel if they was going through this or if they was going through that? So I'm never really writing myself unless it's maybe talk about something that I want to kind of explain about some a past experience.
Mm-hmm.
But I write about, it's always gonna be me separate myself from it anyway. So,
And that must include a lot of research,
yes.
you know,
Mm.
dealing
But
with different
I,
topics and stuff like that.
yeah, I observe a lot and I watch a lot. I study, like you said, research. I'm always looking to pay attention to a lot of different things. Like I said, doing music, this is a passion of mine. It's a dream. I
Mhm.
dream it, I eat it, I breathe it, I sleep it. So it's not as hard as people would think it would be for me to do things like that because it's what I do.
Right.
Mhm.
It says, I saw earlier in the comments we were asked if you could collab with any artist, who would it be?
Brandon for one. Oh, y'all be talking about
Look,
Brandon.
look, I'm Brandy.
Brandon, she just, oh Lord, yes, well, Brandon. Like I literally be tagging her stuff. I want her to know. I want her to know. I want Brandon. Look at me. Look, I need you in my
Look,
life.
I'm
Uh,
here.
I'm here. Hey, I ain't going nowhere. Uh, Brandon one. Drake will be one. Um, Kendrick Lamar will be another.
Okay.
If I can do a fourth one, um, it'd be kind of hard for me to think about a fourth one. Kind of hard. I want to do something with Erykah Badu. I like her.
Nice.
I like Erykah Badu.
That's dope. Okay, so does anybody else in here have any more questions? If you do, click the question mark. This question you already answered. It was like, have you ever considered ghostwriting?
Oh yeah.
Now tell us about the universal thing. Like, how did that come about?
Um, Man, it's crazy how that came about. I connected with a A&R guy. Uh,
Hmm.
works with Universal. We was writing backwards and forth, and just, it was just I wasn't even expecting this to happen. We were just kind of having just regular conversation amongst each other, and he had asked me to send him some of my music.
Hmm.
So I ended up sending him some. I ended up sending him one of my songs, and he got it sent to Universal Music Group, and I think within a few days they had emailed me. And I didn't know they emailed me. He kept inboxing me and asking me if I got an email yet. I'm like, nah, I ain't got nothing. And something told me to check my spam mail.
Oh wow.
And that's where it was. And it was in my phone, the iCloud mail.
Hmm.
So that deletes in like 7 days. So it was like maybe a day or two left before it automatically started just cleaning out everything. So I would never even gotten the email until something told me to check. So when I checked it, they were explaining things about how they wanted me to they wanted to sign me as a writer. They really like what my song. They think it can be a top song to compete with some of the top artists and all that good stuff like that.
Hmm.
And so I'm like still in awe right now. I'm like, is this for real? So it took a minute for me to actually think it was for real. I had to kind of keep talking to him to see if it was legit, to see if that's actually what was going to happen and what was going on. And so, I finally got the information and we finally uh, talked. I actually emailed back and forth for Universal a lot now. And I'm supposed to be going to California in February when the studios open back up to, excuse me, to start working with some artists. I don't know who the artists are I'm going to be working with yet. Ain't no telling.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm just really excited about that and really ready for that.
Nice. That's dope.
Mm.
That's really dope. Do you plan on staying in Mobile?
No.
No. Where do you
Uh,
want?
uh, I mean, of course, Atlanta for all black people. That's what we think about Atlanta. Atlanta might be one. I thought about Houston, Atlanta. Those are the only two I really thought about. Cali, I thought about somewhere staying. But it's so much that goes on in California. Um, I'd be afraid to really just stay there. If anything, I'd probably have some property there, own some kind of business or something there. But I don't think I would stay in California. Atlanta probably be my go-to for real.
Nice. If you could tell the younger you or just anyone aspiring to be an artist of any kind, a creative, a business owner, what would you tell them?
Uh, keep going, keep pushing. Um, even through insecurities for a long time. I think why I don't know why I'm guessing that's why it took me so long now to get to where I am now. I was insecure for a long time, even about my singing voice. I didn't think that I was good enough, or I didn't think I had what it take. Even by writing, I didn't think I was good enough to do any of that stuff. That's why I never really did it, or let anybody know. To see me actually doing it now and actually getting a reception from it and actually know it's good enough for even a major record label to actually say, we believe in what you're doing and we want to invest in it. That says a lot. That says that to keep going, don't be afraid of what you might not think you're good at doing. You know, just come out with it and go full force, foot on the gas, no brakes. And you know what I'm saying, don't let nobody tell you no different. I mean, like I said back from the beginning of the interview, everybody's not gonna like your stuff. You just got to keep going until people start to pay attention and people start to actually like it, or till you reach people that do like it, and
Right.
be be fine. So what I can tell is everybody's keep pushing, keep going. Don't even let insecurities get you down.
Right. So what's next for you? What's your next move?
Universal. That's my next move. That's what I'm really waiting on. On the side note, I'm still gonna be doing music. Still gonna be releasing stuff, but mainly that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting till I head to the studios and get to work. And I'm just ready to get my name out to the world, and I'm just ready to show that I have what it takes to actually be to actually, you know, make a statement in the music industry, and a positive statement as well. I don't want to be somebody that's negative and not, you know, looking to give back. One of my main things I want is to give back to all different kind of communities, even to church. That's something that I really want to do. As far as businesses, I want to help people grow based off of my growth. I want my growth to be, you know, a way for other people to grow as well.
Right.
So that's, you know, the main thing for me.
Nice. Okay, so we're going to ask one more time. If anybody has any questions, click the question mark at the bottom, type it in, and I'll pull it up on the screen.
I see a lot of people mention hearts. Thank you, whoever mentioned hearts.
Yeah, this is a dope interview, and I just want to thank you so much for even doing this.
Oh,
Um,
you
I've
know
been
you.
seeing you down my timeline, you know, for the longest, just promoting, and I love to see that. I love to see people putting in the work, and you know, of course, Sound on the Hill is just here to just give you that acknowledgement, and you know, continue continue to support, because I feel like that's what everybody needs is just a little acknowledgement and support, you know, and just thank you for helping us build this up.
Oh yeah, man. You know you family, so you know I couldn't wait to get on here. I was gonna text you and ask you was you gonna be the one interviewing me because I ain't want nobody else to do it but you.
Look, look, I said I was gonna do it because I knew. Well, I was kind of excited too.
Yeah,
Um, just to do it because especially because I haven't seen you in a long
yeah.
time.
Wow. But I've been checking you out. Like a lot of people here have been talking about your stuff, man. So it's yeah. I had been hearing about Sound here before I even knew what it even was. So
Oh wow, that's dope.
hmm
Yeah,
yeah.
because my whole thing was, well, I'm 3 years in right now. Well, me and my team are 3 years in, and we really wanted, our main goal was to just like reach our hometowns, you know,
Mm,
because we're all in Huntsville, but most of us aren't from here.
okay.
So our whole thing was, you know, we want to support everybody, no matter what city you're in, no matter what you're doing. Like, it's really for the culture. It's to bring everyone together, to be taken seriously as artists, you know, because a lot of people don't, well, older people, they don't really understand when you say, hey, I want to be a rapper, I want to be a singer, I want to draw, you know, I want to start my own business. A lot of people don't understand that, and you have to kind of push that out and make people, you know, believe in you. So that was our main goal. And so I always enjoy, you know, when people say that they've heard us somewhere that we haven't been, or, you know, it's
Oh yeah.
just very nice to hear.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can't say that. I can't say Sound Here has been mentioned to me quite a few times before I even knew what it was. So I can't say that.
That's dope. I can't wait to hear more music from you.
Oh yeah, coming
Um,
soon.
are you going for the same type of feel, like as far as more
Uh,
music?
I like to call my music atmospheric music. I
Oh,
like a lot of stuff, a lot of harmony type music. I guess that's why I would come. That's why I said Brandon influenced me in so many different ways with the harmonies and
yeah,
stuff like that. So
he's amazing.
yeah, so my music it's gonna pretty much be that, but it might be a little trap R&B in a hit. My next single is gonna be a trap R&B song.
Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be like a song like an anthem, something that you can kind of play in the clubs maybe. I want to be different. I want to, I always come with something different. I do rock and roll. I got a rock and roll song on my EP. If you hear it, like, well, this is the rock and roll song we were talking about. But I got a rock and roll.
What's the name of it so people can look for it?
Take Me As I Am. When you look it up, it's I'm Tru DaReal. IMTRU without a E underscore DAREAL, and it's gonna be like a blue chair.
I can write that in. So
Yeah, it's gonna be like a blue chair. Take Me As I Am. Y'all check that out. Y'all listen to that. Y'all can follow me. Trying to get my followers up. I didn't really. It's crazy. I didn't really care about this stuff first, and then music and getting in the music business, it makes you have to start caring about this type of stuff. You're like, okay,
most
well,
definitely.
yeah, I got to get my followers up, this and that. So yeah, I do that. Y'all check it out. Spread the word. Y'all share it. It's different. It's a different sound. I really wanted to sound different than the average R&B artist. I wanted to have stuff that when you hear it, you know it's me.
Yeah,
Hmm.
most definitely. Now, does anybody have any more questions? I know I keep asking, but this is the final time. If you have any more questions, be sure to follow him at I'm Tru DaReal. It's pinned down at the bottom. And make sure you listen to his EP, Take Me As I Am. Really different sound. Make sure you support him. And I just want to say again, thank you so much for being a part of our Blacksgiving interview series. And this won't be the last. We're definitely going to continue doing the interviews.
Okay.
We're going to make a application form soon for you guys, for anybody who's looking to have an interview with us. It's been kind of hectic right now because it's a lot of you. So that way, with the form, it'll just make things easier.
Mhm.
So that'll be next for us. And thank you so much, Brandon.
All right, thank you.
Y'all have a good day.
All right.